I was like 7 or 8 years old when I started learning about September 11th.
What did you learn about this TV show?
The two twins tower.
Hi everyone. So we hope you're having a great day. But today is September 11th. So
And it's raining now actually.
It is raining today. There's been crazy thunder and lightning storms, rainstorms yesterday and today. It hailed like crazy yesterday, and I will actually share the footage with you that I got yesterday, only because I've experienced hail in California, but I've never experienced hail like this. It was so intense. So anyways, here it is. Here's the video.
What the heck? I've never heard hail so cute.
So anyways, I think that was crazy. The big chunks of hail. Charles, you collected what, like a whole bag of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? We're waiting for Justine to get out of school. Of course, Charles is in kindergarten, so he's only half day. Today is, of course, the anniversary of September 11th, when the terrorist attacks happened. I can't believe that it's been 18 years that happened, and I can remember clear as day where I was, what was happening, what was going on, being scared, frightened, going through all the emotions like everybody else in the country. And yeah, it's crazy. I feel old because it's crazy to think that there are a lot of people that weren't born yet and that have no idea really what happened, other than it's history for them now because they didn't get to experience firsthand. Just like these little ones, they weren't around then. So I am actually think I'm going to, when Justine gets home, I want to ask them to see what they've learned in school today about 9/11, if they learned anything about it in school or if they just had a moments of silence. But I was doing some research because I really wanted to teach the kids about 9/11, not knowing if the school told them today about it, what they taught them. I feel like they're old enough to know how important today is. And so I was doing research today on how to teach them, and I came across an article that HBO has a program that's being aired today for the first time on 9/11, and it's literally called What Happened on 9/11. And I don't have HBO, but I'm actually willing to subscribe to HBO just so my children can watch it today. And it's on HBO Family. I'm going to show you right here. Right now it's 3:43. I don't know if you can see that, but Justine's going to be home around 4 o'clock. And on HBO Family right here at 4 o'clock, I'm going to click on that title. It says, what happened on September 11th? And so what happened on September 11th is what the title is called. It's on HBO Family. It's supposed to be children friendly. It's rated PG, so of course I've never seen it because it's a brand new program coming on at 4 o'clock. So I think I'm gonna subscribe to the HBO channel, and just so my children can watch this, because I think it's very important for them to learn about it, because I don't think they have any clue about it. So I watched the trailer, and if you guys didn't get to watch the show on 9/11, I suggest you do. So I want to play the trailer for you guys, and then the kids and I are gonna watch it when Justine gets home from school, and I want to see how Charles is spinning around. I want to see what their reaction is and kind of what they get from this. So anyways, without further ado, here is the trailer that I watched. Hope you enjoy it.
I was like 7 or 8 years old when I started learning about September 11th.
I thought that it was really sad that someone would want to hurt that many people. And I was wondering why they would want to do that and how much it changed America.
I can't even believe what it looked like when I was there.
I think it's very important to be educated about these things. It helps maybe to hear a personal story from somebody who was there. Kind of easier to get your head wrapped around the enormity of it.
All kids should learn about this.
I'm trying to make the Twin Towers, all the surrounding buildings.
History is not only what's in the past, it brings you to what America is today.
Why did he do that?
I don't know. We gotta find out, okay? I want to teach you about what happened on September 11th.
You know?
Well, you're right. I do know. But we're gonna watch this together.
But not.
Not yet. Not until Justine gets home from school. Okay, so I couldn't get the HBO on my TV, but thanks to my wonderful in-laws, I was able to log into their account and we can watch this HBO program. Justine, I was telling your brother earlier today, before you got home from school, that today is a very important day in history. Did you learn anything in school today? Did they mention anything today?
We just learned maps.
You just learned about maps?
Mm-hmm.
So today is September 11th.
Mm-hmm.
And 18 years ago today, America was attacked.
I already heard about that.
You already knew about that? Did you have a moment of silence at school today? No? What did you learn today about September 11th? Did you happen to learn anything?
Maps, that's all.
That's it?
Earth, or...
Did they mention anything about actual September 11th though?
Nope.
No? Okay. So I think it's very important that both you and Charles know what today is about.
Why?
You guys weren't born yet, but Mommy and Daddy and all of our family members experienced what happened on September 11th. So we're gonna watch a TV show together that shows us what happened on September 11th, okay? So I'm gonna put it right here on my laptop. So we just got done watching the we just got done watching the HBO special.
Of September 11th.
Yeah, of September 11th. Of what?
When the Twin Towers got knocked down by 3 airplanes.
By 2 airplanes, huh?
Oh, I thought it was 3.
And then there was another 3rd airplane that hit the what? Pentagon.
Oh.
And then there was a 4th airplane that was headed to hit another building, but crashed in a field. So we did watch the program called What Happened on September 11th on HBO.
What?
And I thought it was wonderful to watch, and it brought tears to my eyes in some areas of the show, and other areas it brought
I had a dream of it.
You had a dream of it?
I have tears too. I did have tears.
You had tears too? I had tears of sadness, but then I had tears of joy, and I actually learned something new that I did not know. And I will be honest with you, I had no idea that there is a tree that one of the buildings had collapsed on top of, and 30 days later a woman had noticed a branch with a leaf sticking out, and everybody crowded around this one branch sticking out with a green leaf because it was a sign of life underneath all this debris 30 days later after the building had collapsed. No, not yet, Charles. So I had no idea that they took this tree out of the ground. They took it, I guess, to a nursery to nurse it back to health. And then they rooted it up and they brought it back to the 9/11 site where they had planted the tree again. And now it's there at the memorial site to see, and it's living. So I thought that was incredible, and I've never been to New York City, and I have always wanted to, and I will one day go to New York City and visit the 9/11 memorial site. And that is one thing I really want to see.
I don't want to get hurt.
You don't want to get hurt? Well, because of this attack, America has put in a lot of security in place to protect us, to help protect us. I can't wait one day to visit the memorial sites and to see this tree, this living tree there, but also just to see the museums. It's definitely a dream of mine, and I definitely want to go one day, and hopefully one day when I do go that my kids are able to go with me. But wow, that was an amazing program. I loved it. It was 30 minutes. It was short and to the point, and brought back so many memories of the day.
Short.
Probably didn't feel short to you, Charles. So it was great. I highly recommend watching it, especially if you have little ones. And I struggled, like I mentioned earlier, with how am I supposed to teach my kids on what happened on September 11th. And I am so happy that when I did research today to figure out a way to teach them about this, because I feel like they're an age now that they can somewhat understand, and it's so important to the history of our country. So thank you, HBO. Oh my goodness, thank you for making this 30-minute episode for us to watch that aired today.
That was the America who died.
Yeah, those are Americans who died. People in our country. Yeah, I loved it, and I think it's a great way to show anybody who doesn't know what 9/11 is, to give them a short story on, and a basic story on kind of what happened that day and kind of what came after that. And so yeah, I loved it. Go and watch it, and this is it for our video. We'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Justine, if you want to say bye. Oh, here she comes.
Bye.
So wait, woo. So,
What I have here?
Justine, what did you learn about this TV show?
The two twins tower fell down by two airplanes of our city. Two people died, then like 14 people died in the building.
Oh, a lot more than that died, but yes. Is there anything else that you learned? Did you know that this happened today, 18 years ago? No? Are you glad that you learned about what happened to our country?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
And I wrote something so I could show my teacher.
You wrote something about what you learned today watching the TV show to show your teacher?
So everybody in my class can learn it.
I think that's a wonderful idea. And she did that all on her own. And I'm so proud of her already for wanting to share with her teacher and her friends, she said. So you're just gonna hand it to her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So like I mentioned, we're gonna go. I'm gonna actually help Justine finish her letter that she started, and yeah, go check out the video. See you in our next video. Bye.
Bye. Bye.